Yo, what is going on, guys? My name is RhodeToons, and today, in the next few moments, we are going to be speaking to the creator of Object Things, one of my favorite object shows ever at the moment. I did a review on this object show just a little bit ago. Go watch that video if you haven't already. And we were at my brother's soccer practice, so I'm going to try to be as loud as possible so it doesn't pick up the background noise. And yeah, and they have arrived. Let's go.
Hello there. Hello.
RhodeToons. All right.
We're good, man.
Let me just say, Object Things has to be one of my favorite object shows right now. Off the rip, you did an amazing job. You did such an amazing job.
Thank you.
So, would you like to introduce yourself to the audience today?
Well, I guess. So, my name is RhodeToons. As you all know, I am the creator of Object Things, and if you didn't know, Object Things is like part of like the Endless Cataclysm thing that I am going on with right now, because like I've been doing the Endless Cataclysm before Object Things, if you didn't know that. So like if you didn't know, like you can just like check out my channel and you see like the Endless Cataclysm playlist and you'll see Object Things there. Trust me.
Yeah. So the first question I actually wanted to ask you is, who is RhodeToons? We've seen Rhode in like the series. We've seen them like appear in Object Things, but who is RhodeToons really? Like they're based off you, right?
Like basically RhodeToons is like the OC of myself, and like he's just mainly me, but he's not really like I don't know how else to word this, but like he's basically me not in real life, if that even makes sense. Like he's like dealing with something that's not really related to what I'm dealing with in real life, but he does know what I am actually going through in real life because he's part of me. So
yeah,
everything he knows, I know.
Honestly, it's really cool to see that you're like making real life experiences in an object show. That's actually really creative. That leads me into the next question. What is an object show to you, really? Like, what do you think makes an object show good?
I mean, like, I think like when you make an object show, it's basically like, I guess it's like an inspiration, or like an inspiration of an object show that you used to like used or still watch, and like something like that. Like you can create like any object show. You can create an object show that is something like related to your lifestyle or anything like that, or you could just like create like an object show that's like similar to another show, but I think like I don't really know, but like all I think is like an object show is something that like you create because like you just get it off of other creators from other object shows or something.
I love that you're taking inspiration. That actually leads me into another question that is like a question in a question, essentially. When I was watching the show, I got a lot of Object Cringe and Object Enable vibes, and it was confirmed in like the second or third, fourth maybe episode where I saw Zaydash in there. I was like, whoa, dude, that's crazy. Are those the object shows that really inspired this show, or is there any more shows that inspired this? Like, what inspired Object Things, essentially?
Well, Object Things was like really originally inspired by like Battle for Dream Island, like the first ever object show that was ever made on YouTube. And like I just like, if you didn't know, I made a channel in 2019 called Jack and Jellyfy Cartoon Network, and like it's not really a creative name, but like stick with me here. I was like 8 or 9 at the time. I don't really remember, but I used to make Object Things in 2019, and it was just like all just 1 FPS because I didn't really know how to do actual animation, so I just did like a frame by frame animation or something like that. But then the channel got deleted, and then I got another channel which was like RhodeToons, which had like 13,000 subscribers. Like as you may know, in episode 4 of Object Things, I created Object Things once again, and it was actually going well. It had like 14 episodes. It was about to go to 15, but then I did something that was like really stupid, and I still regret doing it. But like I learned from my actions, and I learned that not to do that, because like I should just let YouTube terminate them themselves.
You were talking about things that inspired Object Things, and something about the show being created on Jack and Jellyfy Cartoon Network.
Yeah, like a yeah, like Jack and Jill Cartoon Network was like my first ever channel that I actually made as a kid, and like I got it deleted because I was literally cussing out other people on YouTube for getting on me for like uh I basically stole one of Animation Object Show's videos, which were where he does like the second anniversary of his own channel, and like I kind of like I didn't really say any slurs or anything. I just said "f you, f you, f you" or something like that, and then I showed it to my mom, which was really a stupid idea. But then I got it deleted. So
Oh, I actually wanted to get into that in a little bit about the lore about object things. Obviously, I saw that like in episode 4, there's like a whole like discography of just like backstory behind your channels and how they got deleted and how you sort of came back and stuff. How did like you like keep going like after getting your channel deleted so many times?
like when I kept going because I knew like if I messed up, I could just get up and try again. I mean, like, let's be honest. If you ever fail on something, or like if you like make a mistake, you get up and you fix that mistake. Well, it depends on what the mistake is, but that's beside the point. Like, I've made a mistake on like making a whole playlist of like videos that I didn't think was really acceptable on YouTube, and like I learned that I should have let YouTube deal with it themselves. But did I do that? Nope. For like the what second channel, then on the third channel, I think you already know. It's like a mashup of Big D Randy and Ending Seasons by Zaydak.
Oh yeah, I remember that scene.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, how is YouTube gonna like let that happen? But like, whenever I put it on my channel, I get like terminated for that. Like, that don't make sense. Come on now.
Yeah, that was a more serious question. I'm gonna get back into the lighthearted ones. This one was actually asked by I think his name is Landscape OSC. He wanted to have a pitch in this video. Why doesn't Lemon stick to Spiderweb when she kisses her in episode 3? How did that happen? This aka my profile picture. How did that not stick?
Oh wait, I never even thought of that. Hold up, because like I don't know. I don't know. Let's just say that Lemon got some chapstick on in case like let's just say that Lemon had like a little bit of chapstick on in case
A yo-yo chapstick.
Spiderweb. Yeah, like something like a yo-yo. I guess so we could say like a yo-yo chapstick, but like like a chapstick that can prevent stickiness.
Yeah, honestly, speaking of Spiderweb and Lemon, they're my favorite ship in the show. Obviously, as you saw in that short that I made a couple days ago, that was a skip, by the way. But I was like, instantly after I watched the first episode, like, you know, this is my favorite ship. What's your like favorite romance trope in like any object show? For example, like enemies to lovers, just like something like that.
I mean, I guess like honestly, I don't even know because like I like all of them to be honest, but like mostly like I guess like it's the enemies to lovers thing because like I have like it reminds me of that one object show that got canceled due to like the creator doing some allegations. And if you don't know, it's like this object show that used to be really popular called Class to Be Champion. I think it was Class to Be Champion 2. I don't know if that was like what it was actually called, but whatever. I liked Pound and Fireball as a ship because like I support it, like honestly, bro. I mean, like only if the show kept going on, bro.
I never really sat down and watched it, but I've seen a lot of clips of it, and definitely it's very interesting. Another question from Landscape is, would headphones use herself for music, and can she like adjust her own sound if she can?
Yeah, but the thing is, headphones doesn't really do that because she knows that that people would just hear the music inside of her since she's like wireless headphones.
Ooh, what music would she listen to?
I don't know, like something related to something I guess like related to Gnarly or Cat's Eye. I think that's what one of my friends as girls listen to.
Ah, all right. So this one's actually a more personal question. If you could write a future message to yourself using envelope from Object Things, what would you say?
Hmm. Man, I don't. Hold up. Let me think of that, bro. Cause like all I can say is don't give up. Just keep going, and don't let don't let the darkness control you or your mind, because it'll just make your life worse or something.
Yeah. Also, another thing I wanted to mention is with episode 1 and 2, mainly with mailboxes crash outs. There were a lot of crash outs in this show. I was surprised. I used to make actually those crash out compilations back in the day, and it was like I remember watching episode 2 where mailbox basically just crashed out on Loki and just kills her or something, and it reminded me a lot of like early like episodes of Post Split and also Teapot. What's your opinion on those shows? Do you like them?
The pre-split BFB.
Post Split or Teapot or just recent episodes of BFDI in general. Because when watching the show, I definitely got a lot of Post Split and early Teapot vibes. So I was wondering what you thought about those shows.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't really mind the pre-split BFB, because like at the end of the day, it's just like it's just like something to keep the competition a bit more to get the competition done a little bit more faster, because
Yeah.
like let's be honest, like if we would have waited until like 2026 or 2025 until season 4 was over, then like I don't know, I don't even know what would even be the point of like even making Teapot at all. Two is not even gonna like I mean, like, no, actually, now that I think about it, I don't know. I don't know if that would really be a good idea for like a BFB to just end, and then like a 2 just takes some of the contestants, because I don't even know. I mean, it's at least my idea. I can't even tell.
Mm-hmm. And another thing about BFB, like with some of the tropes, did you like take inspiration from early seasons of BFDI when it came to making some of the romance in this show?
Yeah, a little bit.
You have any examples? Like, do you have like a set in stone like shit that you like? Just like OTP. That's like your favorite thing of all time.
I don't know, but but the ship that I would kind of say is either Fire Reefy, Match and Pencil, or who else? Who else? Foreign X.
Foreign X. Honestly, with some of the ships in the show, it low key just like I just want to say it took me off guard, like in a good way. When I like the like that one scene, I believe when one character's like, "Okay, stop being lesbians, like y'all cute, whatever," and then it's like, "Come here," you know what I'm saying? That scene, that was funny. That was very funny. And then there was one scene where what else did you do last night? Oh, that scene with Lemon and Spiderweb, that was very funny. Where do you get like the ideas for such comical writing?
I mean, like I just usually think of it myself, because like usually I don't really have any experience with like dirty talk, but like I've seen it on TV, and like I think that it would pretty much be funny if I make some dirty jokes in the object show, because like I mean, like the whole, like, how do I say this? Um, it's like if you make like a dirty joke or any type of joke, as long as it's not offensive or racist or anything like that, I mean, like that's the whole point of like what makes the object show funny or something. Because like I'm like, let's be honest, everybody likes jokes. Well,
Yeah,
not everybody. Most people like jokes.
yeah. And also, that actually reminds me, what kind of programs is TV watching? I had to ask that. What kind of programs is TV watching? Because I remember there was a scene where he's like, something about Kush, and he's like, where do you learn that from? Aren't you a kid? Like, what programs is he watching for him to be knowing that?
Probably Family Guy.
Family Guy. I was assuming, yeah, something like that. And this is actually my first interview I'm doing with like the review series. So I wanted to ask this question. You're gonna be the first person to answer it. Where do you see yourself in 5 years, like with the show and stuff, like as a creator?
I mean, I don't know. I haven't really decided that yet, but like, I guess like would I see myself in like 5 years? I mean, somewhere like in college, still trying to get like the object show done, like as fast as I can or something. Like it just depends on what happens next.
Yeah, I really see the best in this show, and I really hope that the show continues because this is honestly since like I'd say January, I haven't yet to found an object show that is like object cringe or object enabled, but actually like there's already a loyal fan base behind it. And I'm proud of you for that because it's a really good show, honestly, in my opinion. I have the last thing I wanted to mention for this interview is what's your advice for upcoming OSC creators? Like, what would you say for a person that's just getting into the OSC, a little bit scared of putting themselves out there and whatnot? What do you have to say to those people?
Okay, my advice is that like when people judge you for your type of creativity, don't let those people get to you or affect or make them affect what you do, because at the end of the day, you do you. And if people have a problem with what you do, that's their problem. And they're just critics. And people should never listen to critics because critics just like to make your lives worse or something like that. And critics just like um they just be hating. And if you and you're gonna have people out there to support you no matter what. And like me, people were supporting my channel, people were supporting my content. Sure, there were some people that didn't like my content, but hey, I kept going. I kept going and going and going, creating these episodes, doing what I can. And if you're like one of those older content creators, stay away from children that ever try to like get with you or anything like that. Like, do not like do anything with the children because like people like that, like they just like have videos made of them and like allegations, and like people address the allegations. Like, I'm just saying, stay away from the children that try to flirt with you or anything like that. Just to protect this, just to protect the community.
Yes. Thank you for those words of wisdom. And thank you for coming on this interview. It was such a pleasure to have you here. Anything last little things you want to say to the audience?
Um, hmm. Two facts. Magnifying glass is gay, and coffin and pill are in a relationship.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Day of the Dead, guys. Day of the Dead.
Yep.
Yes. Well, thank you so much for coming on to this. My name is RhodeToons. Now I have to tunes out. And remember, keep calm, carry on, listen to Weezer Chromacopia and Slayer, and watch Object Things, and stay neutral / be the best. Peace.
Yes.